Welcome back, guys. In the previous section we studied introduction to polynomials, and also we talked about degree of polynomials, and also we discussed about zero polynomial and constant polynomials. So now in this video you will study polynomial functions. In polynomial functions we are not gonna talk about functions, just we will show the form of polynomial functions and also some examples for placing value. Every function of this form px an x to the power of n minus 1 x to the power of n minus 1 plus blah blah plus a2 x to the power of 2 plus a1x plus e0 is the form of a polynomial function. In here an minus 1 up to e0 are called the coefficients or constant numbers, which are all real numbers, and also the powers which are n minus 1 up to 1 and 0, these are the whole number powers and are called the powers of the polynomials. So in here the function is defined from R to R, real number to real number. It means that the domain are the values of x and the values of px or y are all real numbers. So the domain and range are all real numbers. So just in here we will study how to place value or how to enter data in a polynomial. For example, if we have px 5x to the power of 2 minus x plus 1, we are going to find p of 2 and also p of minus 1. So how will we find? So let me write here p of x is equal to 5 x to the power of x minus x plus 1. For p of 2, you must just substitute 2 instead of x, and also in the polynomial 5 times 2 to the power of 2 minus, instead of x we write 2 plus 1. Just substitute 2 instead of x in the polynomial, and after that by Bidman's rule you can do the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. In here you must solve the power, after that the multiplication. To the power of 2 is 4 minus 2 plus 1, and after that we will multiply 5 times 4 will be 20 minus 2 plus 1. 20 minus 2 is 18. 18 plus 1 is 19. So the answer of this polynomial, if we put 2 instead of x, will be 19. For the second example, we must find p of minus 1. Just you can add minus 1 or substitute or put minus 1 instead of x in here. It means that you can put anything instead of x. For example, if you find p of cube, you must put instead of x something like cube. P of cube is equal to 5 times cube square minus cube plus 1. It is same. So p of minus 1 will be 5 times minus 1 squared minus 1 plus 1. This will be minus 1 to the power of 2 is plus 1, minus times minus is plus 1, and plus 1. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1, plus 1. So the result will be 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. So if we substitute minus 1, the result will be 7. And you can put anything instead of x, as I said before. For example, p of cube will be 5 times cube to the power of 2 minus cube plus 1, and you can put anything instead of x. For the 8th example, we have 3 types of question for placing value. First one, we have p of xy as this polynomial. We must find p of 1, 2. What will be the p of 1, 2? So in every polynomial, if we have 2 variables, in here we have 2 variables, one is x and one is y. You must see, or you must know, that the first variable is x, the second variable is y. It means that this is x and this is y. X is 1 and y is 2. Just put instead of x1 and instead of y2 in the polynomial 2 times, instead of x1, minus 3 times 1 times 2 plus y is 2. Instead of x we write 1, instead of y we write 2 in the polynomial. After that we will do the operations. 1 squared is 1, 2 times 1 is 2, minus 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2. As a result we will have 2 minus 6 is minus 4, minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2. So the result is minus 2. For the second type of the placing value, we have this question given px as x squared minus 2x. We must find p of x minus 1. So how will we find this? As I said before, we can substitute or put anything instead of x, for example cube or pen or anything, and here we have x minus 1. So just put x minus 1 instead of x here. In your of x we write x minus 1 all squared minus 2. Instead of x we write what? X minus 1. After that, by identities, and here we have an identity you learned before, which was a minus b squared is equal to a squared minus 2eb plus b squared. To remember for you, I did this: a minus b or plus b squared is a squared minus 2b plus b squared. By this identity we can solve this question. So this will be a squared x squared minus 2ab will be minus 2x minus 1 squared will be plus 1, and also in here we have minus 2 times x minus 1. We distribute 2 and the parentheses will be minus 2x, minus times minus will be plus 2. So after that we will have x squared minus 2x and minus 2x minus 6 minus 2x and plus 1 plus 2 will be added because they're like terms. Minus 2x is minus 4x, plus 1 plus 2 is plus 3, and this is the result for the example 8 for second type. And the third type of the placing value, we have this question. It is a little different. P of 2x minus 3 is in this form. We must find p of minus 1. So what do you think? How do you find? It is not p of x, it is p of 2x minus 3. In the previous examples we had px, but then here we have p of 2x minus 3. So I'll tell you, to solve this kind of questions we must find p of minus 1. It means for what values of x this will be minus 1. For what values of x this will be equal to minus 1. So of course 2x minus 3 is equal to minus 1. After that 2x is equal to minus 3 here will be minus 1 plus 3, 2. So divide by 2, x will be 1. It means for placing x as 1, this will be minus 1, and it means that the value of x should be in here minus plus 1. So just put instead of x 1 to the power of 2 minus 3 times 1 plus 5. So as a result p of minus 1 will be 2 times 1 minus 3 plus 5. 2 times 1 is 2 minus 3 plus 5, and this will be minus 1 plus 5 is equal to plus 4. So that's all for this video. In the second video or the other video we will talk the other issues.